In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get sticky white stuff out the end of your decorator's caulk. Today, we're going to be going over how to caulk skirting boards. For the sake of this video, our skirting board is not going to have any caulk on it. So let's just assume I've already removed all of the old caulk from it and we're just putting on a nice fresh layer. Today, I'm going to be using Everbuild Contract 125 1 hour caulk. And you're going to need one of these. This is a mastic gun, a sealant applicator, caulk gun, whatever you want to call it. They've all got different names, but they all do the same purpose. So now that we're down to skirting board height, the way we're going to get this open is you want to take a sharp knife, ideally a standing knife, and you're going to take your blade and you're just going to slice it across this top run of the thread here. Now once this nozzle's off, you're going to get this nozzle and you're just going to screw it down. Secondly, we have our caulking applicator. To get this in action, you're just going to press this little trigger at the back with your thumb, get your finger here and just pull it like that. Perfect. And now this is back, you're going to get your 125 caulk, pop it in there, give the trigger a couple of squeezes. Just before it gets tight, stop. If you keep squeezing, you're going to get white stuff come out your caulk. You don't really want that until you're actually putting it on the skirting board itself. So let's get into it. I've got a little bit of a gap. It's not very big, but the tip of this caulk right here probably won't be wide enough. I'm going to cut it down just to a little bit bigger, probably just to about where my thumb's tip is, maybe about there. I'm going to try not to make a mess of this, but I don't have a very sharp standing knife. I'm just using this type of knife. I'm just going to cut the end off here like this. It's not going to be the best cut. It's not very good at all, to be honest. And I don't know how the caulk's going to come out, but I'm going to try tidy it up and we'll go from there. We also want this slant really to be facing into the corner, so it's going to give us a better bead when we pull it along. Now I did make a mistake here. My mic also stopped working. All I did was lightly squeeze on the trigger till the caulk started coming out the end of it, and then I just pulled the caulk gun from the left all the way over to the right. Not too quickly, because you're better to have a steady hand, just so that you don't make a mess of it. Just keep steadily squeezing the trigger until you can see the caulk coming out, and just pull it from left to right. So where I didn't squeeze hard enough, you're just seeing a little bit of where it's not too perfect, but you can run it back over. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But this is how it's turned out for the rest of it, so it's not too bad. Give our finger a little lick. You could use a wet cloth. I quite like a wet finger. And we're just going to literally press it and rub it the whole way across. So we did make a little bit of an error here at the beginning. Probably going to make a mistake for your first time caulking. I'll show you how to go over it. I'm going to give it another little squeeze on top. I'm now going to run it all the way back. That is pretty messy. Nothing a lick of the finger can't do. Didn't quite go according to plan, so we're just going to wipe it over again with our finger like that. It's still not perfect, that's fine, we'll just clear these little bits off. So the mic wasn't properly working during this little clip, so all I did was take a wet little dishcloth and just rub it back on itself a couple times until I was happy with the result. Now it didn't go perfectly, but we cleared up all the errors that we made. It was relatively easy to fix. Don't panic. No one's going to be perfect at it the first time they do it. Once you sort of get the hang for this, you can jump into the big leagues, such as re-siliconing your bath, your shower, maybe areas in your kitchen. Very, very similar sort of step. Both of these products are for sale on a website. That's www.skillsdirect, skills with an SKEELS, direct.co.uk. Thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.